Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Header! That is a crunching tackle.
Juventus have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Puyol cuts it out. Vieira. And it's Owen. He's got options out wide. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Maldini. Bernardeschi drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Mbappe going through. Bernardeschi very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough full contact contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. What a throw in. Defending of the desperate variety. Big chance! Tries to get it forward quickly.
Paulo Dybala really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Mbappe! He's had a go! It is a corner. He's scored! Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And that's been won straight back. Owen. Back into the middle. Bentancur. Juventus get it back again. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And he's straight offside. Quadrado. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe! Bernardeschi. Mbappe. Owen shoots! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest. decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Here we go again then. Oh, good interception. Beckham needed to come up with a better ball.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rabiot. It's come loose. Beckham. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Beckham. 2 goals ahead and looking comfortable. Mbappe. Has he picked him out? Has a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position.
And Dybala! Disappointing finish in the end.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Bernardeschi goes looking. He's through. Maldini. Forward it goes. Oh, good take in a good area. That is some save from Khan. It's broken loose. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's looked long this time. Ball through needs to be good here. And the shot! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. That tries a shot! He has done it! Back to within 1! Interesting!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's gone for it! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Shot a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Morientes really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Up to meet it! A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chiellini. Morata. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Juventus have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's left his man. Morientes! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Morientes is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Vieira shows great strength. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Cleared away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic... And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Cut out in the nick of time. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Back to the keeper and try something new. Davis. Vieira. He spotted the run and... Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fernando Torres simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Beckham plays it short. Beautifully done. And Beckham! Goal! Barcelona! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckham. Maldini. Vieira. Mateus. There's the through ball. It's come through. Shot at goal! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Barcelona produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's on a plate. Mbappe! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Owen. Mbappe. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Beckham. And it's Cruyff. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's gone for it! Away from immediate danger. Maldini gets it back. Has gone out. Torres. Beckham. Beckham goes looking. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And Torres! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lampard demonstrates his quality. Now it's Owen. Mateus. Puyol does well there. A look. Tries a shot! Keeper's got his work done. Vieira hoists it forward. Vieira battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Dinks one in. Has a hit! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vieira. And it's Beckham. Speculative strike. And that would have won it.
Beckham is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Back into the middle. Morientes!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Five minutes left on the clock. Forward it goes. Torres. Cruyff. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Van Dijk has been caught there, it's a foul. It's Morientes! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations.
Puyol with a definite foul there. That's got him rattled. And it's Beckham. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Vieira plays a clever pass. Oh, terrible pass. Hits one!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Fires from distance. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Beckham. Mbappe has a hit! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they've been... And the finish! It's a goal! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Fernando Torres is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckham with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Up for the header! They've done it! Into the lead once more. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Beckham tried to play it through.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Up he gets! And in it goes!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So all square, and not for the first time. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Vieira. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Maldini. And it's Fernando Torres. Torres tries to... Has a go! They've scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball?
And Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
Owen is very sporty.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And the through ball is intercepted. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. He's got a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances.
Maradona has got himself a free kick. Maradona has come loose. Torres looks to dink one in. Got a shot away! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Keeper's ball. Owen gets it out to the wing. Now it's Owen. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Van Dijk cuts it out. Mbappe. Owen. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira plays it forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made...
Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Hit long and direct. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Has gone out. Hoists it high. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Belts one. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It has gone through. He's had a go! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether...
Shapes to shoot! That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Oh, brilliant goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a bit special. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's gone for it!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Going for goal! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, anything that finds its way into the net via the framework of the goal is most difficult for a keeper to reach. He was never going to get it.
4 in the game. He is the man. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! Deep, deep into injury time! That was easy. Almost too easy.
It's almost criminal to see a defence.
Shot a goal! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing. Right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that is that. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And they've been caught out here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe, he's gone for it! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a header! This could fall anywhere. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Owen finds himself offside. Mateus, Lampard, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that's been won straight back. Mateus. Rashford. Rijkaard tries running with the ball at his feet. Mbappe, he's left his man. Goes for goal. Superb goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And he's on his way. Mbappe! That's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Great leap! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Maldini. And it's Van Dijk. He'll try from distance. Oh, nearly, nearly. Xavi with a delicate ball. That could spell trouble. Beckham. And here's Rashford. Rashford. He's had a go! He has done it! Jim, your thoughts?
Rashford is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe. Greenwood gets away from his opponent. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that.
Hits one! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
4 in the game. He is the man. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Towering header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dinks one in. And through to the goalkeeper. Hoists it forward. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Sergio Ramos goes back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo hit into the middle. And the ball's come out. Puyol drives it forward.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Vieira. And it's played forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. That'll be a throw. Vieira. Chiesa goes looking. Now a chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Davis. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mbappe. Owen. Big chance! Goal! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gundogan. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mbappe! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gundogan. Mbappe! He's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gundogan. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Beckham. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe pings it out wide. Davis. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Up for the header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's Beckham. Mbappe has a shot! And that's been levered clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiesa.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Owen.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Forward it goes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. And he's straight offside.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Khan gets it upfield. And it's Scholes. Good idea, just poorly executed.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Messi hoists it forward. Defending was strong and firm. Scholes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. And he's there to hoof it away. Forward it goes. Puyol gets into the right position to intercept. Owen shoots! It's in! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Needed a better pass there. That'll be a throw. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vieira. Chance! In he goes again! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Rashford trying to get there. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. This is promising. Mbappe, oh, they can break here. He could be in here. He's had a go! And more, and more, and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Now it's Lewandowski. And the half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Kimmich. And here's Messi. Vieira. Beckham. That's a promising ball. Owen! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Now it's Owen. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Struck. He's gone for it! He has done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And it's been taken straight back. He spotted the run and played him through. Owen. Owen with the delivery. Kimmich. That's a decent ball. Maldini. Just about up to 75 minutes. Has a hit! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
So here comes a substitution. Davis. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Brings it forward. He's in, surely! And a shot! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Messi gets it back. Good ball, it's found its target. Ronaldo with a definite foul there. Khan sends that a long way. Van Dijk. Oh, good interception. Maradona. Greenwood. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hoists it forward. And the volley. Back of the net! Quality goal. Wonderful purity of strike.
Let's be honest, most attempts at a first-time volley end up in row Z, but it was a privilege to sit here and watch that. That's an absolute stunner.
And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remained true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling shoots. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Paris Saint-Germain trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Nedved tries to stroke it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Beckham. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Cut out in the nick of time. Mbappe! That comes as a mighty relief. Van Dijk goes looking. Cruyff. And that has put a stop to that. Hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And another time! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's a goal kick. Oh, he's been flattened there. Van Dijk plays it forward. Rashford. Mbappe has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
A forward pass. And it's Beckham. They get a throw in. Nedved gets it back. Mbappe. Van Dijk tries lifting it over. Maldini. And it's Beckham. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Varane goes long. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Nedved drives it forward. Pirlo gets it back. What a ball this has turned out. And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
He's had a go! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well positioned to make that interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hoists it forward. Floats it through. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Vieira. Big chance! And the ball's come out. He can pounce on that. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Rashford tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good interception. He's looked long this time. Puyol positions himself well and cuts it out. Greenwood. It's Greenwood! Cruyff, already of course on the score sheet. Ronaldo goes looking.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Van Dijk does well there, alert. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a brilliant interception. And a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's gone for it!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Greenwood.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Lampard has a hit! There it is!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Hoists it forward. He's not going to get that. Puyol goes looking. Scholes cuts it out. Owen tried to play it through.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big chance! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Beckham. Puyol. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Scholes. And here's Neymar. He's gone for goal. Oh, what a wonderful stop.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, some tackle that. Out of play for a throw. Mbappe. He's pinged one through here. Going through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He's gone for it. Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Sergio Ramos goes long. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Roberto Carlos plays it forward. Timely intervention. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos plays it forward. De Ligt gets into the right position to intercept. Good idea, just poorly executed. Maldini tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And it's Di Maria. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Beckham standing over it. He's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Rijkaard really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Scholes. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Greenwood. Scholes. Tries to dink it in. And the shot!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Forward it goes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Puyol tries to get it forward quickly. Vieira. And it's Messi. That intervention was very necessary. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the counter is on. Going Van Basten! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Giggs. Giggs goes looking. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Done very well to intervene. Rashford. Oh, he's broke. It's Rashford! This could fall anywhere. It's being played forward. Scholes. Scholes plays it forward. Hoists it forward. Owen. They've got a throw in. And it's Messi. Scholes. And once more they can't get through. Gets away from his opponent. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Scholes tries lifting. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Now it's Van Basten. Maldini. Scholes. Just brushed off the ball there. Van Dijk cuts it out. Scholes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back underway here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Beckham standing over it. Owen. Vieira. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vieira. And it's Rashford. Timely intervention. Maldini. Beckham. He's found his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Vieira goes long. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe! Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Greenwood. Giggs. Forward it goes. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Ronaldinho. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper sends it forward. And it's Beckham. Ball through needs to be good here. Goes for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Morientes clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Beckham hoists it forward.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's been taken straight back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Greenwood. Roberto Carlos does well there, alert. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Hits one! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe! Vieira. Van Dijk. Davis. Gets it back. Forward it goes. And here's Messi. Vieira. And it's Owen. Mbappe. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mbappe. That's a decent ball. Chance! Tries a shot! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, that has changed. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but...
Beckham! Volleyed effort.
Beckham cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Wan-Bissaka tries to get it forward quickly. And he's there to cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Look at the defender bombing forward. And that's too far for anyone. Scholes battles to win it back. And it's Owen. Mbappe! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ball's gone out of play. Messi. Van Dijk. Almost half an hour in now. Gascoigne. Vieira. Mbappe. Scholes. Vieira. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mbappe. Gascoigne. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
Mbappe! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low and it nearly came off.
Davis. A real chance to break. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Khan reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's played forward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Van Dijk demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Owen. Owen with the delivery. Gascoigne. And here's Messi. Maldini. And that's been won straight back. Vieira. Mbappe! Davis drives it forward. And it's Beckham. Messi gets away from his opponent. Messi takes control of it and Messi!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Now it's Owen. It's got through to him. Shoots! He's scored! And they are right back within touch! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So is this the start of a comeback? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's there to receive it. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Wan-Bissaka. It's a loose ball. Beckham. That intervention was very necessary. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Vieira. De Bruyne. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Vieira. Hoists it forward. Vieira. He's picked him out. And he's cut it out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just brushed off the ball there. Gets the better of his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. Out to the right. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Wan-Bissaka. Forward it goes. Oh, what a ball! Morientes! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Messi, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Morientes, big chance! And that's a real chance missed. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Up to meet it! It's goals! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. The final 5 minutes. And here's Rashford. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Morientes. Van Dijk gets it back. Rashford. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Timely intervention. Danger averted for now. Caught offside that time. And that's that. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks.